This video, we will learn about how to create a quiz in laptop or desktop. The same procedure will be followed in mobile also. Now we will see this. Now what you have to do is you have to click on the assignments. Okay. Now click on create button. Click on quiz and you have to select which class you want to assign the quiz. You can select only one class. Now I have selected 4th A and B. Then click next. Then you will be able to find out the quiz which you have already created. Yeah, now we are creating the new quiz. So click on new quiz. Now give the title. Here you can type the instructions. Like read the questions carefully. Like that. Now I'm going to click on the add new button. So when I click on add new button, I will get the options like choice, text, rating, date and all. And also some of the questions also it is showing. Okay, you can reuse those questions or else you can cancel it. Now you can select choice if you want to go for multiple choice questions. Or else you can click this arrow mark and you can click section. So why we are creating section is like how we are creating section in our regular exam papers like section A, section B, section C like that you will be able to do here. So click on section option. So I'm right now creating section A. Okay. And I can enter a instruction or description here. Now I'm typing like that. You can give any instruction for this section. Now I click on add new option. Now I'm selecting choice button. So I will be able to type the question. Okay. Now we will see. Now I am adding a question. Name and device. So I have added the question and here I am typing the answer in the options. Then I click on add option and I type. So from this answer, this is the correct answer. So I click on correct answer. You can see delete button and display a message and correct answer. So I'm selecting correct answer. Okay. So here, if you click here, you will be able to give the explanation for this answer or message for this answer. Okay, like because speaker one of the like this you can give the explanation also if you click this button. Okay. Yeah. And here you can select the points, 1 or 2 points like that, and you can select this one required question. Okay. Yes. Now we have set the question. If you want to delete that question, you can click the delete option. If you want to copy the question again, then you can click the copy button. Now I click add new button and once again I'm clicking on choice. Okay. So now I'm going to add an image for this question. In question only you can add the image. So I click this option and I click on image option and here there are three things are coming. One is image search, OneDrive, upload. If you click on upload, you will be able to upload any picture from your computer. If you click on image search, you can search online. So you can select the picture and click on add button. So it should be a JPG file. So that image is added. Here I'm typing the question. Yes. Now I'm selecting the correct answer. Okay, you can see all these other option points required are all already set. Okay, so this way you can add multiple choice question. You can add image in the questions. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another section. Yeah, before that, I'm going to add another choice question for math subject. So if my question is a math question, then what I can do is here there is three dots, right? Click on this and you will be able to select math. Okay, select math. Now you can type the question. Select the right formula I have typed and here I'm going to enter the equation. So I'm clicking on x plus y and I'm selecting here bracket and this is power. Okay, so when I click this, it will automatically add the square. Now I'm going to type the answer x square plus y. I can select this one to add any exponent x square plus y cube. Click OK. Now x square plus okay. So like this, I can add the answer and I can select the correct answer. So this way I can set the math question. Okay. Now I click on add new button and I click on choice button. You can see it is automatically adding as a math question only. So I'm clicking on these three dots and I'm selecting math and also I'm selecting the subtitle again so that it will be removed. So now it becomes a normal question. So now I will show you how you can add for Hindi or Marathi question. So for Hindi or Marathi, if you cannot type here in Hindi or Marathi. So what we will do, we will copy paste from the Word file. So you would have already prepared the question paper. So from there, you can copy paste it. Okay. So here, try to copy from only the Word file, not the PDF file. So now I'm selecting the question from here. And I'm going here and I am pasting it here. Okay. Now for the options also, I'm selecting this. Then option. So this way you can add the Hindi questions also or Marathi questions also. Okay, now I click on add new section. So this section I'm going to show you how you can keep your short answer or long answer question. So section B. I'm going to click on add new button. Now I'm selecting text. Okay. When I select text button, I will be able to uh, set a short answer or long answer question. So the student will be able to answer this. Okay. They will be able to type. And here you will be able to add answer for this and you can make the computer to uh, give the points automatically also. But we suggest you don't do that. You can check it manually. And don't add points also. Make it just a required question. That's it. This is a short answer question. Now I will show you how you can add a long answer question. Once again, click on text. So now I'm selecting this option, long answer. So you can see the student will be able to type long answer. Okay, so now I'm going to add another section. Okay, this is section C. These type of question will be helpful for the English teachers. If you want to set up a comprehension reading quiz, then you can do that also. What you can do is you can create a section. You can enter the paragraph in the description. Okay. Now I'm going to copy a paragraph. Okay. And I'm going here. I have pasted this. Okay. The paragraph is pasted. Now I click on add new button and I'm adding a choice question based on the paragraph. The question also I will show here. I'm adding the question now. You can see the keyword false. So you can directly click on it. It will automatically add that word. Yes, this way you can add a question for the comprehension. Okay. This type of question also you can set. Yes. Now it is done. Now we will see how it looks on the student side. Click on the preview option. You will be able to see how it actually looks on the student side happens. But before that, we will do the settings. Click here. Click on the settings. Here you can see show result automatically. So you can keep this off. Okay. It will not show the result to the student. And only people in my organization can respond. Record name, one person, one response per person. Okay. So like this. And accept responses. You don't need to change any of the settings. You just need to select show results automatically. Keep it off. Only that. Okay. Now we will go to the preview and we will see. We will answer and see what. Now I click on next button. You can see how the comprehension reading this section looks like. Okay, you can see the student can see the paragraph and they will be able to answer the question based on this. Okay, now I click on the submit button. Once I click on the submit button, you can see thanks, your response was submitted. In case if you have done the settings as show result, the student will be able to see the result, their mark, and also they will be able to see the correct answer. Okay. Now we will go back. Now I click on done option, done button. So now the assignment I have created, it is done. Now I need to do the settings. Okay, so this is assigned to 4th A and B computer student. 4th A and B computer team. Now you can see all students. If you want to assign the quiz to individual students, you can select individual student also. If you select that, you will be able to select the student from the team. Okay, you can select the student. So now I'm keeping it to all students. Now here due date, time due and all is given. Below that you will be able to see an edit option. Click on the edit option. Then if you want to schedule it for some other day, then you can select from here. For example, if you want to post it on 29 your exam. So then you can select that date and you can choose a time when it should be visible to the students. You can select like 10 a.m. Okay. Now you can select the due date. Due date means the student will be able to submit after the uh, due date also, but it will be submitted as late submit. Okay. Now I'm selecting the due date as 29, 10 p.m. It is the same date only. The time is 10 p.m. So from morning 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. that quiz will be visible. Even after 10 p.m. also it will be visible, but when the student attempted, it will be submitted as late submit, late turn in. Okay. Now the close date is important because it works like the post expiration in our LMS. How we set the post expiry the same way. So here you can select which date the quiz has to be closed. It will not be visible to the student after that. And you can select the time 11:59 p.m. Okay, till midnight it will be visible. After that it will not be visible to the students. Then when you click done option, it is done. You can see assignment will post on Wednesday, September 29 at 10 a.m. and is due on Wednesday, September 29 at 10 p.m. Late turn-ins allowed until Wednesday, September 29 at 11:59 p.m. Okay, after that the quiz will be closed. Then click on done option. Yeah. Now add assignments to calendars. Here you can select students and me and post assignment notification to this channel. Click on, you can see general. So general is the channel. If you have created more than one channels for your team, you can click on the edit option and you can select which other channel you want to post the quiz. For me, I have created two channels, general and robotics. Otherwise, don't do anything. You just keep it general only. Okay. Now you can click on the schedule button. So it will be scheduled. Actually, the assignment is assigned. Now I'm clicking here and once again I click on assignments. You can see here the quiz. Okay. This is scheduled for 4th A and B computer only. It is not assigned for 4th C and D students. So what we can do then, click on create button once again and click on from existing and you have to select the quiz from which class. We have already created the quiz for 4th A and B. So I'm selecting 4th A and B and I click next. You can see the quiz assigned for 4th A and B. So I select this quiz and then click next and I'm selecting 4th C and D. So that same quiz will be assigned to 4th C and D. Click here, click next. And here also once again you have to edit it, the date, timing and all. Okay. So I'm click on this edit option. So once again I have to select the date 29 and the time 10 a.m. Due date, due time 10 p.m. So like this we need to do the settings. Okay. Then once you click done, it is done. Yeah. So then you can click on schedule. That will be scheduled for 4th C and D students also. You can see here. Okay. Now if you click on this assignment once again, you will be able to edit it. So now you can see assignments mentioned in 4th A and B computer. It will be visible like this for the student end. If they click on their teams and go to for 4th A and B computer, you can see the sample quiz. The students will be able to see the assignment. It is due on September 29. If they click on the assignment, for the student side, it will open the quiz. For us, you can see the student's name and whether they have turned in or not. Okay, and also how much points they have got.